Roll up in the lighter. Scoop of cider. Top of the bottom, sipping the cider. Sipping the cider. My chick is a rider. Don DeMarco. Peace to you and yours. Peace to you and yours. Welcome to another episode of Melanin Monday. You are now rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, Brother Red Pill. All right. Peace to the family out there. Was really good. We on a late broadcast. Um, let's do a roll call so we know who's in the building. Okay, hold on. Damn button got stuck. There we go. All right, y'all. Let's do a roll call. Who's in the building? Where y'all from? Where's the family at? Let's see the network. Love and light. Peace. I already see Sister Lioness in the building. That's DC in the building, the DMV. DFW, Seminole, Florida. Yeah. Memphis in the building. Colorado in the building. Colorado. Letitia, did you get your CDs? I sent that to you. Federal Express. DMV in the building. Dartmouth, Massachusetts is in the building. Salute to Dartmouth. Kenosha, all right, to New Tampa, Chester, Pennsylvania, Jamaica, and the Bomba Clyde. Wagwan, light one up. All right, Letitia, make sure you play that. That CD sounds real good on a system. I hope you got a surround system. Old Nat in the building, Buffalo, the home of Griselda and the Buffalo Bills. Y'all niggas tried. Salute to y'all. I thought y'all was going to the Chippington. Boston in the building. Atlanta in the building. All right. Duval up in his bit. I'm talking about Alabama up in his bit. You dig? Shout out to the family. Harrisburg, PA. Who's going to the Super Bowl? Who gonna pull up in Tampa? Let me see where y'all at. I'm thinking about it. Uptown Iraq. What's happening? I see you, ATL, KTL in the ATL. You know what I'm talking about? That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody in the building tonight. You live 10 minutes from the Super Bowl. That's what's up. You know what I mean? I love Tampa, Ybor City, Frisco, California. You know what I mean? The last time we was out there, we was mobbing with Derek Grace. This was about 2018. He had did a lecture and Pinky the porn star pulled up. That was interesting. She was in the crowd watching us cook. Inglewood in the building, the Boogie Down in the building, H Town, Riverside was popping Riverside. Inglewood. Is Inglewood, California? I love Inglewood. Rain, what's goody? I see you, Ma. Inglewood. That's Brooklyn in the building. BK, stand up. Yeah, Ybor City be lit, right? I'm talking about. I love Inglewood in California. That Inglewood, that's the Inglewood that I know. I just love the feeling of Inglewood. It looked like it's stuck in. It looked like an Omarion video. You feel me? It has a certain kind of mood to it. When I was in Inglewood, I just felt like I was like, this is the California that I know about. You know, Lamerick Park, of course, but I just felt good in Inglewood. You know, I felt good. Yeah, what up, Lamert Park? Yeah, y'all repping. Shout out to Lizzie Jeff. She's from out there. Afri Goddess. I see you. All right. Detroit in the building. Is it still so cold in the D? Sacramento for the Detroit. Let me put my email up here because I don't even want to forget. I want to put this in front of the conversation before we even begin tonight. I don't know how long we're gonna be here. This might be a kind of short show. We'll feel it out. But if you're from the Chi, Chicago, or if you're from the Chicago area or if you're from the Detroit area and you want to attend an event, right? This may be late February, or this may be very early March. Please hit me at this email. Give me your information. We have an email list. Okay. We have an email list and we send our emails directly to you. You know what I'm talking about? So we don't have to be all over the place and whatnot. You get your email right in your inbox. You know what I'm talking about? It's called targeted emailing. Oh, you just saw her yesterday? That's what's up. Hold on. We repping she got the hold on. We got some Lizzie Jeff merch on right here. Shout out to Lizzie Jeff. We got the Lizzie Jeff merch. Make sure y'all go and support Lizzie Jeff. We're gonna end the show with a Lizzie Jeff song off of the Red Summer album. That's the homie right there. She gets it in. And her album is super fire. It's about to drop, I think, on Valentine's Day. You dig? You need 4 rollers. Man, you better hurry up because they hitting me up for these damn rollers, B. God damn it. I'm rolled out. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta go re-up and whatnot. I'm rolled out. So if you want some rollers, hit me up. Let me see. Let me see if I got any around me right now. I'm gonna have to roll my face before the end of the night, but yeah, you know. So if you're from Detroit or if you're from Chicago, Chi-Town in the building, mine wants to come out there when it's a little warm and whatnot. All right. Shout out to Cleveland. Shout out to Bed-Stuy. Yeah, I'm coming to the D. We could be pulling up to the D and whatnot, and we're gonna pull up to the Shy. So hit me up. Hit me up. You need the oil too? Hold on. They showing love. They showing love. We got the CBD. Woo. We got the hemp massage oil. Okay. We got the hemp massage oil. We got the balm, right? Hemp do a body good. You want to get that hemp in your life. The hemp do a body good. Yeah, man. We got people out here just working with us. You know what I'm talking about? Not working against us. It's always better to work with us. So we got shit for you, man. All you gotta do is pull up. You know what I'm talking about? We got things for you. We got some hemp oil for your face, right? That hemp extract, and you hit your beard gang. I don't know if my shit gonna grow in fully. You know what I'm saying? I think I kind of want. Some days I want to look like I'm from Detroit and whatnot, fully beard gang, like I'm from Chicago. Looking like Kwame Kirkpatrick, but it don't grow in all of the way. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. You know, tell me what I'm doing wrong. It don't grow in all the way. Yeah, I saw the commercial on Black Dot's channel about audios. You think I'm gonna be an investor? I'm gonna be an investor on 125th Street. What do you mean? No, there's no more 125th Street for me. I don't. Last time I've been on 125th Street, niggas was not wearing masks. That's how long that's been. I don't do. I don't do. Where you could buy the oil. Well, where you could buy the roller is on the redsummermerch.com. That's rolling right there on the ticker. You see the thing rolling like the CNN news report. That's where you could go and buy your roller. I didn't get to put the oil up there yet. I'm being lazy. I probably will do it tonight. I got a million things that I'm doing. I'm building out 2 websites. I've got a lot of shit that I'm doing. I'm Jamaican once again. I got 3 jobs, and it's just me. But somebody has to do it. And like I've been telling y'all before, the winter season is the hibernation season. But this is the time to get shit done. Okay? This is the time to buckle down and handle the business. This is the time to do your taxes. This is the time to do the hard work in the winter. So when the spring comes, when the true new year comes, you could pop out. You feel me? And when you pop out for real, for real. That's what it's called, spring forward. So right now, I'm going over a lot of work. I had a powerful, monumental presentation. Shout out to everybody that was in the MFN building on Thursday. I might even play a snippet of the lecture. It's 5 hours. It was 5 hours and 15 minutes. And we did that. How to strive and how to thrive in 2021. Over 200 plus people in the motherfucking building. Shout out to all of y'all who pulled up and made your next move your best move. And y'all showed me that y'all believe in me, and I meant a lot. I think I shed a tear later on that night. Well, it was because I was tired, but still. I still was like, yo, you know, niggas is, fucking with the God. And that's important because I'm fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I believe in y'all like y'all believe in me. Not only do I believe in y'all, I know, I know that y'all gonna get this shit turned up. I know that we are gonna be the ones who we've been looking for. I know that whatever issues, that we may have had, that we don't got them no more. You know, when it comes to certain networks, staying staying with that good information, brothers like Black Dot and Malcolm, Urban X TV, Black Magic 363, you know, and others, I'm talking about. There's others out there. Uh we just gotta stay focused. You know what I mean? A lot of people are staying focused. When I'm watching the brother show, I'm seeing beautiful commercials of beautiful businesses and the advertisements. They look real good. You know what I mean? They look real good. Um, they look like people are really serious about their ability, about their businesses and about their services and about what it is that they do. Right? Thank you, whoever just hit me with the cash app. I appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about? Um, am I gonna make a KTL room on Clubhouse? Yes. If you want to hear Sophia Stewart's lecture, it's on this page. Know the Ledge Media. This is actually a channel. Please subscribe if you haven't. I uploaded it Friday night, like 5 a.m. And the shit took all the way up until Sunday to actually finish processing. It was like 5.5 hours of Sophia Stewart, the mother of the Matrix. Sophia. She was going in, right? She was going in. It's on this page. Let me show you. She was dropping it, bro. And you know how she gives it up. She don't give it up with too much hyperbole. She gives it up with enough information that you could listen to it with mama, right? I sent it right to my mama because this is the kind of information that the mamas need. You feel me? This is the kind of information for mama, and they will listen to her because she's of that age bracket. You feel me? She's safe. She's not religious, you know, she's not challenging anybody's beliefs. She is definitely giving up the information and she got receipts. There you go. You see? Clubhouse 12221, Mama Sophia Stewart. I just uploaded it this morning or something. I don't know if it was Sunday night or whatever, but it's up there. And you could go and listen to that when this show is over. You feel me? I put in for a room on Clubhouse like a month ago and they didn't approve as of yet. I don't know what they waiting for, but they haven't given me the KTL Clubhouse. I'm not too big on jumping on too many rooms on Clubhouse. If they gave me if they give us a room, we going ham. If they give us KTL University, we going ham. You feel me? Yeah, Clubhouse reached $1 billion all because of our people. That's a motherfucking fact. They put a black bohemian nigga's face on it, right? And then they ran with it. Um, and it is what it is. Now, it's gonna lose its value, unfortunately, when they make it public. I'm just saying that because I know how that thing, because it's already losing its value. I don't even like really being on there too much these days, and it's because of the conversations are becoming a lot diluted. You know, conversations are becoming diluted. They're not as powerful as they were when they first started. And then I did a little bit of the research, and I'm like, yeah, you know, eh, it's it is what it is. I ain't gonna hate on it. It is what it is. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me go to my Chrome. Y'all tell me if y'all can see this. Matter of fact, that's too much. Hold on. That's just all over the place. Let me pull up my Instagram because I read the article. They tell it to you right there, like they're not hiding it. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's nothing to hide. They're like, yo, somebody from Google. It's an Indian and a European. You know, they this is their shit. They got a funding, but they had a lot of failed projects before, right? Um, Here it goes. Clubhouse gets an investment interest at 1 billion valuation. Now, what is an interest? What is a valuation? It's not saying that they're worth it. It's saying that they have a valuation of it. Why? Because they could say, "Yo, we got Red Pill on there. We got we got Grant Cardone on there. You know, we got the celebrities, we got all of the rappers, we got the game, we got these. We look at the traction, look at the retention, because retention means a lot. That means that if you could keep a person on an app who gets on there at 7 p.m. and they stay on that bitch to 5 a.m. There was a time, I promise you, no lie, no cap, no kizzy. I got on there. I was in Atlanta. I got on there like 7 at night, fam. I stayed on that bitch till 5:30. I mean straight. Like I didn't even take a bathroom break. I was on that shit till 5:30 a.m. Just listening. I be trying to go into rooms and just eavesdrop. Niggas be like, "Oh, Red Pill is in the building. Let's open his mic." I'm like, "Family, I didn't ask you to open my mic. Can I just listen?" You know what I'm talking about? I don't have nothing to say. Can I just listen? And that's why I started going into the white rooms. You know what I'm talking about? They don't know Red Pill. I'm just a fly on the wall. I'm in a room with all of the black millionaires capping all night. You know what I'm saying? But they be giving up a lot of game, but it's a lot of code switching taking place. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of Kamalas on that app too. I promise you. It's a lot of Kamalas on that app, boy. When them white boys be in them rooms talking that big money, it's a lot of Olivia Popes and Kamalas on that app. Real talk, you know? I mean, goddamn. I be like, shit. Y'all real courteous to these white boys. You know what I'm talking about? All they gotta do is say that they own some a CEO or something. And, oh, uh, excuse me, sir. I like shit. Could a nigga get some? And then when you scroll down, it's the why I hate black men, why niggas aim shit. Like it's a whole bunch of rooms of that, but these Europeans, they get it, they getting the red carpet rolled out for them. Y'all put y'all pearls on when y'all in their rooms. I'm saying, but here, Clubhouse gets an investment interest at 1 billion valuation, right? So they lit, you know what I mean? As they supposed to be. It's a valuable app. It's on everybody's net. It's on everybody's talking about it. They did it. They did what they were supposed to do. A lot of bills on Cosby. That's right. Uh Clubhouse makes way for influencers. This is business model that we can all follow, right? Influencers bring the money. Okay. If you are on Instagram, ladies, especially you beautiful ladies who are sticky. And what I mean is, you're so beautiful that men can't stop staring at you. You're so beautiful that a nigga cannot scroll past you, right? Even if you're, shit. I mean, goddamn it, we live in an augmented world. Let the profile picture be sticky. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, this is trap season, right? This is, trap or die. So if you could trap somebody and you got millions of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, or you're a sister and you know other sisters who have a whole bunch of followers, and I don't know what an influencer. I know that if there's a person with a lot of followers versus a motherfucker who don't got no followers, I don't know how much they're influencing, but according to uh digital economic 101, you can sell almost anything because it's about the clout. Well, people are clout chasing. This is the attention economy. So, sisters, if you have a product, if you have a service, you can reach out to influencers. More times out of 8 times out of 10, a lot of the people who have a lot of followers are women, black women, on the gram. Okay, they have more followers than these niggas. Okay, they have more followers than the men. And if you hit them with the if you slide in the DM and you make a good business proposition, they will be able to take your product. They will be able, don't just, but try, be wise with it. Like if they're known for selling waist trainers, don't hit them up like, sis, can you sell my waist trainer? Can you wear my waist? No, you better sell, you better have them put your eyelashes on or fucking weave or wig or something. I mean, you got to be creative. You know what I'm talking about? Some fucking rhinestone eyelashes. I don't know. You can't step on their toes. Don't step on their corns. You know what I mean? But the sisters are getting it, bro. This is the year of Kamala, my nigga. We're in the age of Kamalas. Okay, this is a Kamala. Fuck, this is pearls, diamonds, and pearls, nigga. I mean, the shift has taken place. So, shit, I'm finna start selling waist trainers. You know what I mean? On the low, I'm gonna find me a few influencers and get me and get me some Rolls Royce money real quick. Queen of Sheba from American Gods. I promise you, I was just watching that with Bill Quist. Nigga, they made the super villain a black female. They made Mr. World became Mrs. World, and it's a black woman. God damn it. You know what I'm talking about? It's a black woman. They know what they talking about on that show. That's the new goddess. And then they got Bill Quist. You know what I mean? Who's out here literally catching bodies. Literally. Literally. You said Queen Sheba died in the show. Did she? Did I miss an episode? Did I see American Skin? Nah, not yet. I'm waiting. So the key in the attention economy is the influencers. Shit, I'm an influencer to a degree. Pay me, I'll sell something for you. You know what I'm talking about? But the influencers. So the business model that Clubhouse used was the VIP model or the velvet rope model. What's the velvet rope model? Everybody wants something that they can't have, especially niggas or AKA black people, respectfully. Everybody wants something that they can't have. So when they said this is an invite only app, how many of y'all ever wanted to be at an invite only party? How many people breaking their fucking necks to go to Hollywood because the shit is like invite only? They hear about the invite only parties where shit be going down at. How many people in Atlanta, want to get behind the velvet rope at Compound? You want to be at a Mr. Ruggs party, but you want to be with the fucking celebrities. You want to be standing on them couches behind the velvet rope. You want to be in VIP. Nobody wants to be on the floor getting looked at, getting bottles popped on them and whatnot. You want to be where the bottles are popping. So they utilized that whole scenario. Everybody wants to be in Vegas. Everybody wants to be in Miami right now. Everybody wants to be in Tulum, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And Clubhouse, the ethos of Clubhouse is the lunchroom table. Okay. It's the lunchroom table. Okay. It's the lunchroom table. When we were in school, there was a table for the cool kids. There was a table for the outcasts. There was a table for the blurs. There was a table for weird niggas. And there was a table for Haitians. Okay. No offense. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas came up later on in life, but y'all had your own table in the beginning. Okay. Niggas wasn't fucking with you. Shout out to my Zoles, the Z's in the house, ZZ's and all of that. But when it was, I'm talking like 80 something. Y'all know it was rough. Y'all know it was rough before Wyclef. Y'all know it was rough before y'all adopted fucking Ralph Lauren. You know it was rough. Don't play with me. You know what I'm talking about? Wearing the whole Sunday school, the Sunday church suit on Tuesdays. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the penny loafers did not have the penny in it? Okay. All right. So Sunday, so the table, so the table in school, right? It was one of those, clubhouses like high school. You know what I mean? And like the biggest table right now is the table with the millionaires. Oh, we're millionaires. Who wants to be a millionaire? Oh my goodness. We're rich. Niggas are rich. You know what I'm saying? We're rich. You're not. We're gonna teach you how to be rich like us. You know? That's the table. And then there's like the table with the rappers. They got their little rooms or whatnot where women get on there and talk, and they talk real thotterish to them. You know what I mean? Then there's Joe Button's rooms and shit like that. Everybody wants to be at that table. This is high school for people who are in their third childhoods, because this is the attention economy. Okay? This is the attention economy. But the good thing about this the good thing about this Clubhouse app in this new attention economy is that you can spy in on the table. Even when we were in high school, right? You know how much work I had to put in to sit at the cool kid table? I wasn't at the cool kids table. I had to leave niggas to go sit at the table. They were like, "Where you going?" Nigga, I graduated to the fucking table. What are you talking about? Where am I going, nigga? I'm going over to the table. Niggas then leveled up. We came up. Bye. Right? And people, before we was sitting at the table, we would kind of eavesdrop to hear what these niggas was talking about at the table. Cause everybody wanted to know what are they talking about. So the good thing about Clubhouse is that you can eavesdrop in on the tables, because you could go into a room and just sit down and take notes. Or you could just sit down and be in the audience and you're like, oh shit, they're going in. Oh man, I didn't know that. Oh man, oh my goodness. Right? They said they robbed the table. That's right. You know what I'm talking about? They robbed the table. You know, people was turning I don't know what just happened. I ain't into speculations. I think it was the Haitians because I was going in on them. You know what I'm talking about? But we're back. Where was I? This man, oh man. Oh yeah. Let me go and share my Instagram screen. We were talking about the Clubhouse app, and we were saying that although it's valued at $1 billion, you know, people were like, "Oh my goodness, we just made another white man rich." Nigga, you make white people rich every day. You feel me? What's new? Like, stop it. You're on the internet, nigga. This is you're inside of their bando right now. Until you set up your own. You're inside of their bando. They're data mining. There's every time you go to Pornhub, nigga, they make a few dollars. Every time you do a Google search, every time you log on, they trapping because they sell information. Let's stop it. You feel me? Let's stop it. They hoodwink niggas and put a bohemian nigga on the avatar of Clubhouse and made you thought that, Eric Benet or somebody owned that shit. But it didn't, you know? And then black people always get mad when white people get money. And like I said, is the valuation of it is at $1 billion. But nobody is willing just to say, you know what? That just goes to show that we are valuable as a people. Those influencers, those rappers, and the entertainers, you know, they have a value to them that can be leveraged. And yes, if people like Idris, Sandu, and the Blurs, who I've been calling out, right? Who I've been shouting out, who I've been, hey yo, where y'all at? You know, if they will pull up, if they would stop dick riding Silicon Valley, if they would build something, we would have something. We should not as a community have any type of we should be leaning on the people. This should be doing what the fuck they said that they was gonna do. Because I promise you, the LeBron James, he comes to work and does what the fuck he said that he was finna sign up and do. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody is doing what the fuck they said that they was gonna do. Why is the black coders not doing what the fuck they said that they supposed to be doing? Where are they at? Why haven't in the history of mankind one of them build an app this sticky? Because niggas is building apps, but it's not sticky. You know what I'm talking about? They building apps, but nobody wants to be on the apps because it doesn't have the type of appeal that people really are looking for. And you don't need that much appeal because Instagram is uh is a Polaroid camera. It's the app version to it. It's niggas taking pictures. Like it's not really that deep. There was a hackathon last night. No, it's too late. We're in 2021. They've been having hackathons. It goes back to what I was saying about the whole Bitcoin conversation. When we was having a Bitcoin conversation, a lot of these niggas oh shit, man. You know what I mean? That's not the right attitude to be frustrated every time somebody or some type of app or something is making progress. That's a fucking loser's mentality. I'm not that type of dude. Like, I'm not that. I'm not that. You know what I mean? That's a loser mentality. It's a loser's mentality. You know, niggas need to be more proactive with all of the fake buy black and all of that. It's just slogans that people be using because nobody's really doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's doing anything. They need to just get more serious about what it is that they're doing and do it because it's doable. One thing that people will not mention is that even before Clubhouse got onto your phone, they had already got fronted millions and millions and millions of dollars. They already had the bag. And nobody is mentioning that the two designers of Clubhouse, they failed like 6 or 7 times before they got to Clubhouse. Stop talking about what Master P said. I don't care about what Master P said. I'm not interested. You feel me? Master P's products are not high quality, first of all. His shit is borderline Target, Marshalls, and Ross type shit. Okay? I'm not really interested in what Master P is saying. No offense to that man. What I want to know is, where is MC Hammer and Chameleonaire and the other black people that are in tech spaces? Where are they at? That's what I want to know. Where are they? You know? Because they are the ones who could be coming to our people with more information about how to get these apps built, on how to get venture capitalist funding, on how to get they're holding that information and they're not telling the majority of our people. They're not telling the other rappers. It's almost like they're hoarding the information because they sit in these rooms in Silicon Valley and be hee hawing with all of these multimillionaires. They know little old me. What the fuck do I know? And I'm out here teaching niggas how to do it. What do I know? What do I know? You know what I'm talking about? What do I know? And I got enough sense to tell people where to go and who to contact and things like that. But you got these people who've been in this space for damn near more than a decade, right? And they don't have nothing to give substantial to the people other than whatever the fuck they giving them. And to be honest with you, that's not enough. They're not holding hackathons. They're not gathering. They're not brain draining. You know what a brain drain is? It's what they do to our black coders and designers. They offer them a position at Google or a position at Facebook or a position at Instagram, and these niggas run for it, right? They go to MIT, they go to Mensa, all of those articles where you see 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12-year olds, they graduate from these colleges, them crackers got their fangs in them. From that point on, the minute they put press on them, these people put their hooks in them. Yeah, hidden figure ass niggas helping the white man get outside of the goddamn stratosphere. That's larceny. Helping them escape the van whatever belt. That's larceny. Them sisters was wrong for that. You know what I'm talking about? All in them people's basements, helping them technologically advance as a people while they couldn't even drink from the same coffee cup. That's fucking insane. Them same sisters could have been in a basement of a goddamn in a black neighborhood teaching us how to fucking build a gamma ray. So it's called brain drain. Why would your enemy allow a fucking 8-year-old to be functioning like Albert Einstein, run loose amongst the herd? No, they're gonna snatch them up, my nigga, and that's those are X-Men. They're gonna snatch them up and bring them all. They're gonna give them all of the little perks that they want. You want some LOL dolls? What you want? Hmm? You want Roblox money? What you want? You want some Cardi B Reeboks for free? Okay. Go to LA. Go to San Fran. Go to Silicon Valley and see how people who look like black people are carrying themselves. These niggas is cooning, a lot of them. They not rolling out. They not running around with, you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Niggas is not holding it down. They're not out there wearing black people on their sleeves. They're not even sitting at the table. They're at the other table trying to get at the table. You know what I'm saying? But they're influential because they're black. Yo, let me see how you dance. I want to rap like you. You know, everybody wants to be like us, right? But nobody's willing to share the power. Nobody's going to give you the aux cord. Nobody's going to give you the fucking that they're not going to give you access to the power like that. They're going to marginalize you. They're going to piecemeal you. That's all we're seeing. Niggas getting piecemealed, coming back, bragging about accomplishments of what they did for some type of company that don't got nothing to do with us. So once again, like I said, when it comes to these children that are geniuses, savants, damn near, they had a picture with it was like 3 black kids, and they were like, oh, they have the higher IQs than Einstein. I'm like, wait a minute. So where are they? Like, what's going on? What are they gonna do for us? What are they developing for our people? Or are they just so wise like that just to be amongst what are they gonna be a 10-year-old in a room with a bunch of 20-year-old and 30-year-old Europeans acting like they're gonna compete with them? They're not socially developed. Yeah, they're smart. They're a fucking 9-year-old. They're not socially developed. What are you talking about? They're not witty enough to be in a goddamn room with the evil geniuses. Them they in a room full of evil geniuses. These other European kids, these niggas is like offspring of Bill Gates. What are you talking about? They never even been outside. They're not socially developed. They was bookworms. And you sending them to college at 12 and 13? You never seen them. They're never coming back. They don't show you them afterwards. Where are they now? Where the fuck is Urkel after he grew up? Hmm? They don't show you these kids. They get lost in the sauce. Nobody's asking for them. They call brain drain. They're sitting somewhere in one of these, either in what is that? Lockheed Martin, which is they on Raytheon. These are the military companies and whatnot. They upgrade them to shit like Lockheed Martin to work on drones, to work on nuclear projects. You know what I mean? They put them in all of these other programs that don't have nothing to do with the advancement of Negroes, Nagas, or Negooses. They get them away from the rappers and the athletes. You can't even touch them. So we as a people have the opportunity, right? And here I go with my visionary quests and whatnot. It feels like I'm pitching pearls because it don't feel like nobody is listening sometimes when I throw these ideas out there. But hey, maybe one person is out there eating quinoa and they'll get it and they'll do something. But we could have think tanks. We could have shark tanks. I was talking about doing shark tanks way before they started doing it on Clubhouse. We could do the same thing that they were doing in our neighborhoods in the 70s and in the 80s, where they were identifying the prodigies that were in the ghetto or the hood, and they were uplifting them. The whole community was getting behind them, and they were sending them either to college or to specialized schools and whatnot. They were funding their dreams. At this point, they don't even have to go to school. You go to school on the internet. You don't have to go to advance. Oh, we're gonna send them to college. No, nigga, college is look, people are getting shit done at 13 and 14. You don't even have to go into that type of environment. You could be a owner of an LLC. You could be an owner of a startup at like 16 and 17. You don't have to even worry about that. You can have college people work for you. You can have college people working for you. You know what I'm talking about? All you got to do is crowdfund. I got this idea. What the fuck you think Kickstarter is? I got this idea. I need to raise 5 million. I want to raise 2 million. I want to raise 4 million. The goggles, the virtual reality glasses, Oculus Rift that Facebook bought for a few $1 billion, they started out on Kickstarter. They were not owned initially by Facebook. I met them at the Jacob Javits Center before Facebook bought them when they was still in their Kickstarter phase. They had raised two something $1 million on Kickstarter, right? Some white boys who came up with a great idea and they were working on the technology. They hadn't even perfected it yet. So the same way that they're doing that, children in Africa are doing it as I speak. Like I said before, just the simple fact that Akon is building a smart city. That idea and that vision is infectious on the continent. There are children right now in shanty towns. There are children right now who have limited electricity, right? There are children right now in places all around the world who have seen that example from a rapper. And they're like, shit, if he could do it, we can do it. If he can do that, then we can do that. And they're getting to it. They're not just thinking about it, because I promise you, there's something called white papers online that you can read. There's real fucking research, peer reviewed or whatever you want to call. There's real books that you can buy. This is an applicable science. Like Sophia Stewart said, the only thing that really matters is mathematics. Don't get caught up in vernacular of the English language and all of this stupid shit. This is a farce. What the fuck? What is language? You know what I'm talking about? Language is just cool because it makes you sound a certain way. And if you speak multiple languages, bonjour and all of that shit, yeah. But it's the application of mathematics that gets shit built. Okay? That's what get things built. It's not the application of the languages. It's the application of the math. So there are people around the world. Akon is a CCP agent. Whatever. Right? There's people around the world, okay, who perfect and they're naturally engineer minded. They're naturally skilled with mathematics. Those people are in Africa, India, Asia, the Americas, Central America, South America, North America, the Caribbean. Translation, they're everywhere, right? Yeah, language is a math. Language is math. Cool, right? And math is a language, okay? But it's also an application. It's an app, right? It's a science in and of itself. And sacred geometry, it's math, right? Computer coding language, zeros and ones, it's math, right? So people, you don't gotta have the way that we think as Americans, this westernized standard that we're on. We're thinking that you have to be from a certain tax bracket. We're thinking niggas gotta eat cereal every morning to be smart. We're thinking that you have to wear Jordans or a certain type of brands and whatnot to have a fucking level of IQ, and that qualifies you to be smart. We're thinking that you have to have hot fucking running water to be smart. You know what I'm talking about? These little niggas is fighting flies and whatnot, and they're smart. They still smart. They still have functioning brains. You know what I'm saying? They still think in a way that is completely upstairs. So there are people around the world that are watching Jack Ma from Alibaba in China get it in, and they're studying him. They're studying Elon Musk. They're studying what Akon is doing, right? And the politics of Akon, I'm not talking about the politics of Akon. I'm talking about the idea that Akon has planted in the minds of ghetto sufferers. I'm talking about the idea. I'm talking about, because it starts with an idea. You have to be enthusiastic about a vision first. And when you get into the politics about the vision, that muddies the vision. We're talking about the vision. The vision itself is a driving force. Okay. So the vision that he has shared with the rest of the world to say, I'm gonna do it. Where was niggas at when they was building out Dubai? Why didn't our leaders tell us about Dubai when they was building that bitch out of sand? Why wasn't nobody reporting back to us and saying, oh shit, they building a whole fucking a luxury fucking country out of nowhere? Where was you niggas when our ribs was touching? Why didn't nobody say because Dubai was opened up for everybody. They said that we're gonna make this a multicultural, multinational, whatever type of country. Why niggas didn't catch a flight to go to Dubai? Because they probably was in America doing what they doing now, hating and talking out the side of their necks. You know what I'm talking about? And acting like nobody could do anything but them. And when you get on an airplane and you go up outside this motherfucker, you'll be like, God damn it, these niggas in America is all cap. They just really all talk. These niggas are some glorified $40 million slaves out here. And $40 slave pocket watches. You know what I'm talking about? From that part all the way up to $40 million. It's the whole fucking spectrum. These niggas is cat. They just a bunch of fucking talk. They're not mathematicians. These niggas have perfected the English language. They doing a lot of this. Yeah, show ponies. That's what America is. Show ponies. Glorified help. Glorified help. While the rest of the world have a lot to shit to show. And here we are, because of our limited scope, because of media and controlled media, we like, oh, niggas don't got it going on. We had to send 50 Cent to feed these niggas back in the days. Oh, these niggas, yeah. All of that is passive aggressive hate that we like to spew. You know what I'm saying? When, to be honest with you, that's not what it is. I went to the UK and I was like, oh shit, these niggas is on it. I went to Birmingham. They call it Birmingham Veg. I went to Leeds. I went to Brixton. Right? And the brothers and sisters out there, they were active. They were getting to it. The brothers went to Africa. The brothers in Africa and Ghana, they active. They getting to it. Building businesses, communities, families. So I'm like, yo, we got to do better. I said it in the lecture. I said it in the class that I did on Thursday. There's people on Fiverr. This in India, Bangladesh, right? Turkmenistan, Pakistan, right? These people, they live in villages where they was getting paid $5 a week. Africa, right? $5 a week. Now, because of Fiverr, you get more than just $5 now, because them niggas is asking you to leave a tip at the end of the order. They're getting $5 an hour on some of these jobs. They getting $500 a week. Do you know what that means? In a city where you was getting $5 a week? Like niggas love going to Thailand. Oh, you could live for $11 a week, nigga. We could take advantage of the people out there. Like people love going to DR. Oh, you could buy a whole family for $20 and have your way with them. That's the mentality that niggas is moving with. That's why they love going to these places where the cost of life is cheap, because they could lord over people like fucking like there's some type of colonizers. They don't want to create a imported export type of plug. They don't. They just want to exploit them for their sexual favors. Then I don't hear niggas talking about, oh, I'm gonna go to DR and build a motherfucking bridge with a woman out there that's gonna send me some shit that she makes in her village, her whole family, and we're just gonna send mad bags of money to them, or what they may deem as what you think is mad bag. Or I'm gonna go to Haiti and I'm gonna build a bridge with some Haitians and whatnot, and I'm gonna be sending money over there so they could just, whatever Haitian import that you want, some fucking sandals, I'm talking about, some artwork, some furniture. I don't hear that kind of conversation. Not to say that it's not happening. Of course, it's happening. You know what I mean? Of course, that thing is happening. But imagine if that was the conversation that we were having as a collective in these neighborhoods, where we were agreeing that we're going to take care of these brothers and sisters that are in these quote unquote third world countries, living like fucking, living underneath the poverty level. Yeah, waste beads and whatnot. And I mean, because if I did my DNA test and it showed me that I was from Tanzania, you know what I mean? If I did my DNA test and I found out I was from some part around the world, I would go to I would go to that part of the world and I would build a bridge with them to do business, to do commerce, to improve the way of life, where they cuz they don't you don't need them to help you improve your fucking way of life. You're living in America, my nigga. You could jug, you could get it how you get it. You could get it how you live. If you living in America and you're not living, then you got to check yourself. You have to check yourself. You have to check your programming. You have to unlearn some shit, right? I had to do it to myself, bro. I wasn't, you know what I mean? I was not taking advantage of of my skills. I wasn't taking advantage of my gifts. I wasn't taking advantage just of life in it of itself, right? It's the mindset. It's the mindset. Being plugged into victimhood consciousness, being plugged into trauma bonding with these niggas, being plugged into all of the fucking ratchetness. That shit will lower your frequency. It will take away from your electric body. You know what I mean? It will take away from your electricity. You know what I'm saying? For the sisters, it will erode your magnetism. You know, a lot of Dominicans deny their African heritage. Yeah, whoop dee, whoop dee. We know that. You know what I'm talking? We know that, but there are some that don't. You know, you find them. You got to get off the resorts, and you go into the motherfucking go into the interior. You'll find them. You'll find them. You know, they not hard to find. Or what I said before, the key is you got to connect with the people that are in America from those countries. That's the key. You don't gotta. I mean, I'm speaking because I'm from a New Yorker. I'm a New Yorker. So the key to New York, and the great thing about New York, is it's a melting pot, right? Damn, niggas going ham. They going ham with the hammers. I'm from a melting pot of Africans, Caribbean, of all South Americans, Central Americans, Mexicans, Panamanians, Trinidadians, Haitians, Jamaicans, Ghanaians, Nigerians, you name it. Does a bird fly? Niggas asking questions. Does a bird fly? Uh, you know, everywhere is in New York. So instead of leaving New York and going to somebody else's country and try to find something, no, I already found them. They found me. They're in New York with me. They're right here. They know I know them. I don't need to go and look for some fucking stranger in their country. They're in my country and they know me and I know them. So you become, that's your liaison right there. You build a relationship with the people who have been sent to you, right? They've been sent to you. Back in the days, for all of you Moors and everybody that says that they're from some type of great civilization, these would be your emissaries, right? When we lived in cosmopolitan countries and cities and whatnot, we would be amongst many different people from many different countries and many different walks of life. And we would build relationships with them right there. And what would that do? That would open up the door for them to say, I'm taking you back to my country. I'm going to show you where the diamond mines are. I'm going to show you where the gold mines are. Oh, you're into the crystals. I'm going to show you where you could get these crystals for very, very, very affordable prices. I'm going to show you where you could get the spices. I'm going to show you where you could get the fabrics. I'm going to show you where you could get everything that you're looking for because everybody is right here in America. You don't got to go far. You have to build relationships. Relationships is the most important thing that we should be focusing on the people. But what do? We drive them away. Oh, this nigga's not from America. Why is he taking the role of an American? Because he's an actor and he's acting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, saying respectfully, he's in Hollywood. How do niggas from London go to Hollywood and you expect them to do what? What kind of roles do you think that they're gonna get? Hmm? But that's what kind of roles? That's like saying a nigga from Africa is in San Fernando doing porn. Oh, why is he sleeping with black women? Nigga, because that's where, what are you talking about? That's like somebody going to fucking the comedy club and you're like, why is he telling black jokes? Nigga, because he's black. What do you mean? Because black is ambiguous. We told you that before. Black is ambiguous. Black doesn't have a nationality. Black is the skin color. Now you niggas want to say, what? No, black is the skin color. You can't have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways. If you say, oh, you black, all you niggas around the world is black because you black. And we all black because we just black. If that's the case, then everything is open. If that's the case, everything is up for grabs. If that's the case, there is no, oh, you could only play a black American if you're a black American. That don't really make too much sense in the scheme of things. Why don't you niggas go to the UK and play somebody from the UK? They got stories to tell. Is there gonna be outrage if I go around, if I go to Africa and I play an African? Are they gonna be like, oh nah, he can't play Selassie because he's not from Ethiopia? I'm like, fam. Can I go to the UK and play 21 Savage in his can I do his biography? You know what I mean? Like that's just, to me, that's confusion. Like I said, all of these people are over here eating off of this plate, but they come from places that are powerhouses for what it is that they have. They are they still the plug where they come from. They come from India. There's a whole bunch of shit in India that you could export and import. If they come from places in Africa, there's a whole bunch of things in Africa. There's labor, there's minerals, there's resources, there's land, there's history, right? So we know that we're not doing everything that we supposed to be doing. We're missing a lot of opportunities. I promise you. Promise you. There's a whole bunch of shit that could be focused on. It's not being focused on. It's not being focused on. Look at the shit show that's going on in politics now. You know what I'm talking about? Look at it's just 1 week in office and look at the complete shit show that's in politics right now. Look at what Sloppy Joe is out here doing. Huh? Look at what Sleepy Joe is out here doing. Look at the shit show taking place. Right? First, you got this. My goodness. What's this? The fuck is she crying about? Whose man's is this? Whose man's is this? Where the volume at? I gotta try to put the volume. Fuck. So once again, a new spell. There's a new spell on the sleeper on the sheeple, right? And that spell is the Democratic spell. We all lived through the Obama days. I can't turn the volume up for some reason. You know, hold on, I gotta put the volume up. So she crying because whole Biden is talking. And then there's a clip with Malcolm X talking about these house niggas. Right? Then he wastes no time, right? And he says transgender equality is the civil rights issue of our time. There's no room for compromise when it comes to basic human rights, right? So he's saying the right for a man to go into the girl's bathroom, a man with a wig on, there's some stilettos, is a right, right? That's a basic right. That's the civil rights. He had the nerve to say that that's a civil rights right, right? And he signed 17 executive orders, and all of those executive orders have nothing to do with the plight or the upliftment or reversing the plight for that matter or the direct upliftment of a downtrodden people, right? Who are at the back of the quote unquote bus to this day, right? So if melanated people in America didn't have enough distractions, if melanated people in America didn't have enough quote unquote things that are in the way, right? Now we have to compete with the fact that our daughters who are in sports, right? Running track, basketball, you know, shit like that. Now they have to share the floor with young men who decided that they want to fight our daughters. They want to play basketball against our daughters, right? They want to play volleyball against our daughters instead of playing volleyball against other niggas, right? How it used to be, how it was supposed to be. But because yeah, Joanna man. So is that not a level of I don't even know what to call it. Is that not a level of toxicity? You don't want to go up against another man, but you'll gladly go up against a woman to compete with her. So it went past competing with y'all on how to walk the best. Now they want to compete against y'all in the sports arena. And there was a situation where an MMA fighter cracked a woman's skull. That brute strength that men have, that shit came out. You know what I'm talking about? And he broke her, he cracked her skull, fractured it. Then he's allowing men to go into the women's bathroom unmolested, unaccosted, no questions asked. And in the military, you know, what I'm saying is they are a protected class in America who they're skipping to the front of the line, and there's a lot of legislation. It's not that easy to just homeschool. You like, who cares homeschool? That's really a cop out because everybody can't homeschool. Everybody don't have the ability to homeschool. And just to say homeschool, it's like, oh, I'm running. We're gonna run away from a situation and just leave millions of other people exposed to the madness. That's madness. Yeah, Obama created the bullshit. So this is a glimpse of what the next 4 years is going to be, a shit show. And it's going to be a proverbial tug of war, like it was a tug of war during the Trump administration. It's always going to be this tug of war between two wings of a bird. And somehow, some way, we find ourselves always in the middle, and they're going to be tugging on our heartstrings because both wings of the bird, they do very well with doing what? Devaluing, demoralizing, and diminishing our ways of life. So it's almost like we don't have any other response to it but to be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, yo, what do you see what they over here doing? Do you see what they over here co-signing? Do you see what they over here? I mean, bruh, he's on some fuck shit, Joe Biden, like he was supposed to be. He's doing all of these executive uh decisions about reversing all this and reversing all that. But at the end of the day, like we've said, prior to him getting into office, and when Trump was in office, and even when Obama was in office, if we as a people don't see the need to govern our own mentals, if we as a people don't see the need to, get together, yeah, the brother on Boyce, I saw that clip. I'm gonna go and watch the show. He said his family got 250 acres. That's what's up. If we as a people don't see the need to create our own, I think at the end of the day, we need our own political party. The same way that Trump is threatening to create his own political party. It's just about that time up. But of course, you're going to get resistance from so many other fringe groups that had now sprouted like mushrooms in our community. So many other little different fringe groups who want to be, for egotistical reasons, to the front of the line. And then you're gonna have to deal with the your own people who are religious with the whole democratic shit. That's a religion. That's a religion. And now for the black Republicans or the black Trump supporters, that has become somewhat of a religion, and that's fanaticism, that's zealotness. And then you have to make sure that when you create your party, you are not giving birth, and you're not creating gremlins that are going to become zealots who will take this shit into a level of violence, and this bitch becomes Jamaica with those two parties that be going to war, or become somewhere in Africa where the political parties are basically factions of gangs that go out there banging on each other, because that it has the potential to spill over into those type of things. So then what do you say? You're like, you know what? I'm not even gonna pay attention to none of this shit. Fuck all of this shit. I'm ignoring all of this. I'm just focusing on me and mine's, my network, my family, my team, you know? And then you just build from there. To be honest with you, in my humble opinion, as a people, we need a black vote. We need black taxes, and you could call it whatever name you want to call it. If you don't want to use the word black, Cause I'm good with whatever name. Niggas gotta vote on that too. We're gonna have to vote on that as well because everybody don't like saying black. All right, cool. We're gonna have to create a level of taxation for the underworld and for people with jobs and for all of you new serial entrepreneurs. That's the newest fucking thing. Everybody's a serial entrepreneur. No offense. I'm excited. That's lit. But I'm on Clubhouse. They was introducing the whole panel. Everyone was like, yeah, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm like, damn, that's some new shit. Okay, whatever. Yeah, black means pale. Yeah, we knew that 20 years ago. So you niggas never came with the go to Google and give me the synonym. All right, the melanated party. You know what I'm saying? The brown party, the golden party. What you want? Shady records. I don't give a fuck what you call it. We need whatever you call it, right? Because that's going to take another 10 years of a bunch of egotistical head banging because that's the shit that put 3 flats on the motherfucking bus on a highway and made the shit slow down when we were going on a very fast pace, right? We was on a road to the riches. We was on a road to the riches. We was taking off. God damn it. We almost had our wings. The car was automated. It was driving itself. And then niggas started saying, well, black means pale. I'm not black. I'm a black man. Black power. And all of that. And I swear to God, it took 10 years away from niggas and added 50 years on certain niggas' ages. Aged them real quickly. We missed the cryptocurrency bus. That shit went, right? We missed that conversation. Niggas could have bought Bitcoin at $1. Okay, at $1. I remember the day, right? I remember the day when it was $1. And there was so much bickering going on, so much agent provocateurism. If you niggas was there, give me a fire emoji because a lot of y'all came in late. You don't even know what happened. And the whole shit got sabotaged. And if you think I got enough time to spin, yeah, the copper party. Why are we? I'm the same color as the copper. Okay, so we the copper party. Fuck is you saying? You know what I'm saying? And for y'all that are not copper, you could be the blue black party. You could be the purple party. I don't care. There's too much activity going on illicitly. There's too much activity going on underground, overground, above ground, middle ground. There's no taxation on anything, right? There's nothing that goes into any collective pot. You feel me? Well, Crystal, salute to you. You're rare. You're rare, right? You're one in a million. You're very rare, and you must be a focused person. I should see your charts. We'll tell you what kind of You're very focused because there's a lot of people who completely lost focus and hopped on to the quote unquote what do they call that? The what is that? The reality show. The reality show of Mandingo wrestling with weaponized intelligence or weaponized information. Niggas was out here Mandingo wrestling. You understand? That's what they were doing. And the shit just calmed down in the last few years. And then you got a few niggas that are still out here trying to light fires and hump on each other and do all of the these niggas is out here trying to measure each other's wood and whatnot. Cause that's all it is. It's low-key homoeroticism. You know what I'm talking about? Baseline. These niggas was all up in each other's mouths. Real talk. Obsessed with each other. Going to bed thinking about each other. Nigga, what is that? What is that? That's not real. This shit was WWF. It's not real. It was a bunch of men chest bumping and real talk worshiping, phallic worshiping each other, phallic worshiping dead men. moving shorties out of the way to get in each other's face. Yeah, these niggas was acting real Greco-Roman. Is you serious? So at the end of the day, we need to vote. It's enough people out here. Some people know the truth. Some people are oblivious to the fucking truth. Niggas live in El Segundo. They only know what they see on the internet. And well, shame on you. You know what I'm saying? Astaghfirullah. You know, it's what it is. You know what I mean? Some people do not have the art of discernment. They don't know who's the goofies. They look at the YouTube and they don't know who the goofy is. They can't discern. They don't know because where they come from, they have not been fashioned with that type of glasses to see through people or to see who's who and who's what and shit like that. But we need to vote in our communities. We need to make a vote because there's too many Indians and too many, not enough fucking chiefs. You know what I mean? We need a vote. Fuck Joe Biden and Kamala the cop. I'm talking about a real vote. I don't even know no Democratic. I'm not talking Democrat. I'm not talking Republican. I'm not talking waiting for 4 years. I'm talking about right now. We need to vote on topics, right? On multiple topics. And we need a level of taxes. Will we agree the same way that Garvey was doing it? Will we agree that we're going to put our proceeds 1%, $50, $20, $100, whatever it is, right? Look at what they get. Look how they come up off of nickels and fucking quarters on in America off of the taxes. Look how that shit add up. We're in a digital economy. There's something called a blockchain out there. Smart contracts. This shit could be done to whereas nobody will steal the money. You can't take it. It's impossible. We need a collective pot. We need a collective economic money machine. We need a collection plate so we could get to the fucking, and I ain't talking about church, nigga. I ain't talking about Sunday church. I'm talking about a real collection plate because god damn it. What if that plate was really what it was? What if that plate was really about that life? We would have had triple the acreage that the melanated copper tone people owned in the 1800s. You know, like your great great grandfather who was landowners, who was the real fucking legends. You know what I'm saying? They had deeds and whatnot. Mad land. I'm talking about estates. Estates. More than 10 acres. What's the plan? Right. You cop some guap coin? Yeah, shalom. Salute to you. You know what I mean? What's a quarter a day gonna do? What's a quarter a day? Is that gonna stop you? If a quarter is gonna stop you, you need to take one of these classes that we're given, a workshop. We sold our land because we couldn't read. Hey, what? Who couldn't read? I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Well, yeah, the contracts. I agree with you that they came at them with legalese. They came at them with these new the contracts had tricky language in them, Latin, words that they couldn't understand, double language, shit that they thought meant one thing and meant something totally different. Yes, and they got duped and co-opted, hoodwinked, bamboozled for their land. Facts. But we here now, right? We here now, right? I showed the family two websites on Thursday. Two where it's a plethora of land. You'll never finish buying all of the land that's on these sites. It's endless. And it's all in America. We could never blame China for doing what we're supposed to be doing. They're buying up these parcels of land because the shit is for sale. How could you blame them? They're on the fucking internet and they're just hitting buttons, right? They just hitting buttons. They buying shit like you buy shit on Alibaba. They buying shit on Landwatch. They buying land on eBay. They got land on eBay. You understand? So there's no excuse. You said soon they'll be selling towns. How do you know that they're not selling it now? How do you know that they're not selling towns now? I would say that they're selling towns now. They got homes on eBay, prefab homes, tiny homes, earthships, monolithic domes. See, the thing is, we complaining about what Clubhouse this and Clubhouse that, but we're not having fucking conversations. You get on Clubhouse and you like, oh, they talking ratchet shit because you're in those fucking rooms. Nobody told you to go in those rooms. You could go into a room where they're talking high level information. You could go into a room where they're talking about really building. You could go into a room where they're really talking about doing shit and they're doing things. People be like, oh, they just bullshitting. No, you're bullshitting because nobody told you to go in a room where women are licking each other's fucking toes and or niggas is in the room moaning. You could scroll right past that. Nobody told you to go in there. Nobody told you to go in there. You brought yourself in there. So of course you're gonna go. It's almost like going into a whorehouse and be like, they in there fucking. What do you think that they're doing? It's a whorehouse. And the algorithm of Clubhouse is based on your friends. That's the rooms that you're gonna see. So you got to check your friend list. The people that you got in your phone book, you got to check your friend list. They say that they could tell from your 5 closest friends what kind of frequency that you're on. You got to check your friends and your contact list because that's what's gonna show up. It's an algorithm that's gonna expose certain type of rooms or certain type of topics and whatnot. That's all on you. You know, it's the winter time. I don't really got too much energy for the degenerate shit, to be honest with you. I'm trying to protect my energy. I really don't want to sit around and listen to 21 Savage and them talk shit all day. I'm trying to protect my energy. I'm trying to protect my psyche. I'm trying to protect my aura. You feel me? It's the winter. It's fucking fallback season. It's hibernation season. I want to listen to some shit that's dealing with, plotting and planning, so we could make a move, so we could make some things happen. I mean, it's so many negotiations that we in right now that it's no time to play with nothing. And the world is moving at a faster pace than niggas is even thinking. It's moving faster than you can think. So, Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill, whoop de doo. You know, that's all window dressing. There's nothing to be excited about. You know, there's nothing to be excited about. You know what I'm talking about? There's really nothing to be excited about. Is Clubhouse invite only? Yes, it is. Until they open it up, it's invite only. You know, welcome to the party, like Pop Smoke told you. We're moving to a digital currency. I mean, we're already in one. It was a time during the lockdown, I didn't spend a physical dollar at all. I was offended when niggas was like, yo, you don't got no paper. I'm like, wait, what? Paper? I was doing Cash App everywhere. This was not even a year ago. We're not even 1 year into the lockdown, right? That's coming next month. We're on Kobe's anniversary right now. That shit felt like forever. We're just on Kobe's anniversary. You feel me? Rising power to the brother Kobe and Gigi, right? Wasn't using no paper in March and in April and in May. I wasn't touching no paper. Nobody was on their money phone. I was disrespectful. You know what I'm talking about? And like I said, that was good for me because I don't want to look at Andrew Jackson's face. Once I found out who the hell Andrew Jackson was, that's an abomination. It shouldn't even be a discussion. If it's not Harriet, god damn it, somebody's supposed to replace him. He is a Hitler to the Indians. Are you serious? Do you know who Andrew Jackson was? You need to go and do your research. He is the Hitler to black Indians, not fucking Tonto and them niggas. To people with copper tone that look like me. To people with copper tone that look like me. He is a Hitler. He committed genocide. He committed atrocities amongst during the Trail of Tears and other things that he did. He is the worst. And they all slave masters. They all had slaves. Benjamin Frank, all of them. Lincoln. I mean, not Lincoln, George Washington. So, utilizing coins that have new names, Decentraland, Ether from Ethereum, Bitcoin, Tron. I mean, it just puts me in a different type of mind state, to be honest with you. And they don't have any faces on them. They're not attached to no white old fucking men who are wizards and warlocks and some type people from these quote unquote Illuminati or these fraternal orders. And they're not printed on cotton that ancestors of this land had picked because the dollars and whatnot are cotton. That's the cotton that was picked. You know what I'm talking about? You know how many people died for the little dollar bill in your pocket? You bought the crypto on Coinbase? Delete the app if need be. Just keep the code. Keep your passcode. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm getting my NFT game. I'm creating NFT art as we speak. I'm creating my NFT art. I'm about to have a gallery, an art show before the end of this year, God willingly. Okay? God willingly. Do you know how many people died for those C notes that may be in your pocket? Or those dubs? Or those 50s? Do you know how many people's souls were sold just for that piece of paper that gets passed around like a cheap hooker? Do you know? Do you know the frequency that's on that paper outside of the fact that it's dead presidents staring at you in your face? And these are not just dead presidents. These are they're not even dead. These are just slaveholders because they're not dead because you keep saying their names and niggas shed blood for them. Go and look at American gods. How could the fucking dollars be dead? They're not dead. You're keeping them. You say Jefferson. It's all about the Benjamins. How can they be dead? How can they be dead? They're not dead. They're alive and well. They're dying though. The new gods are taking over. And the old gods that people used to worship, they're not worshiping anymore. Shameless plug. February 21st. Okay? American Gods 4.4. I need y'all to tap in. You know what I mean? If you think I did my thing on Thursday with the information, wait till you hear me on this one right here. I'm going in. Shout out to Phil Valentine. He went the fuck in on Sunday. I'm going in on this one. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going in. I'm digging in. Right? As you can see, every single day since I put this flyer out, you're seeing more and more that nigga, it's a wrap. In 2021 is goddamn 21 Savage because this shit is savage. this shit going savage. Get y'all a decentralized wallet. Jay-Z backed Trump on the low. I already said it. I said it the day of the pardons. I said that Trump made about $1 billion because he pardoned everybody that them pardons were for sale. Them pardons was for sale. And whoever paid him had to sign a non-disclosure or whatever, and they could not reveal because they don't want to go back to jail. But Harry O bought his pardon. Kodak Black bought his pardon. That nigga Joe Exotic didn't have enough money probably. Jay-Z and them, the lady from Rock Nation, they bought that, bro. What are you talking about? He needed to leave with a bag. That's a businessman. That's a businessman. He did business. He's a fucking mobster. You feel me? He's a mobster. So he got paid for those pardons. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Who am I to get in the way of how people do their business? I'm not a politician and I'm not into politics. So it is what it is. It's the way of America. I'm in America, so I know how America gets down. America is a cash motherfucking business. It's a you pay to play business. You know what I'm talking about? It's a pay to play business. Nah, Wayne paid with the photo op. Nah, he paid more when the photo. Believe me when I tell you, he sold his masters. He had to pay more than a fucking photo op. The photo op just got him considered by Donald Trump. That was the consideration aspect. He had to pay them people cash, bro. I promise you, if they do enough digging, they're gonna find out later on down the line that all of them people that got pardoned, there was all kind of money being moved around from either their accounts or their people's accounts. Believe me, somebody is looking right now. So he did a business transaction and he got his bread and he did what he had to do and he got them people up out of their situations. You know what I'm talking about? The rappers are good for it. They gonna pay to come home. And they got it. Or if they don't got it, they know where to get it from. Right? So it is what it is. It is what it is. And to be honest with you, people are making a thing about it. I'm glad that they didn't support nobody from over in Rock Nation. I'm glad that they didn't wheel them niggas out to dance with Hillary and Obama for Joe Biden and Kamala the cop. I'm just glad that they stay neutral, right? And if Trump did him a favor, okay, and like I said, it is what it is. The game is to be sold, not told. I bet if your ass was on death row or laid up, you wanted your record expunged, right? You're gonna do what you gotta do. If you got the money to do it, you're gonna drop that bag. And then you could say that you're not, and that's cool. And whatever. Whatever. It don't matter. You know? We always worried about what other people are doing. And it don't affect us. These niggas are gonna come home and make more murder music. That's just what it is. Kodak Black is not coming home to talk about We Are the World. And neither is Lil Wayne. And they're not gonna let the political prisoners out because the political prisoners are not dropping the bag like that. And to be honest with you, they can't do that type of business with the political prisoners because there's a motherfucking line, right? Once you're a political prisoner, you don't do business with the corporations. You're allergic. The corporations are allergic to you. They're repelled by you. You're an enemy of the state. That's not what the rappers are. The rappers are not enemies of the state. The rappers are actually part of the state. The rappers are good with the state. They do the job of the state. They help fill the prisons up. They help keep niggas on big pharma. They help keep niggas in the fucking grave. They help the perpetual cycle of madness. They help the politicians stay in power, the rappers with their rapping, right? Started it with the crack trade and it goes all the way up to these days. They are comfortably in bed with the Romans. They are in Rome doing as the Romans do. Have you ever heard any one of these rappers make an anti-white song? Have you ever heard any one of these rappers make an anti militia, white militia song? During the time of Black Lives Matter, when niggas was getting bodied and whatnot, the most political they did was the Little Baby song. They don't go, and he even said in the song he's scared to say what he want to say, so he's just gonna say what he's used to saying, and that's I'm putting hits on you niggas, and I'm wearing Dior. That's what he says. That's what he said. I'm comfortable in that lane to talk about the bodies that I caught, and they catching them, and it's Dior, this Christian Dior. That's what I'm gonna talk about, and that's what they went back to talking to. And the murder rate in all of the hoods started to skyrocket immediately after the marching. And nobody has said a fucking thing about that since. There's been thousands of George Floyds getting a top popped off in these hoods by other hood niggas. So I don't want to miss me with the stupid shit because I'm beyond that. Y'all could play. People got stuck in their emotions. They got played. They got fed off of. They fed off your emotions. They catapulted themselves into the White House, and now they're continuing to do what they're supposed to do, and that's destroy America from within. This is the fall of America, and there's no other way to see it, and there's no other way that this shit is going. And like I said, if we focus on what we need to focus on, learn some Mandarin. If we focus on China flow, red and blue, you gotta have to learn some Mandarin and get a little more global and get into the export import business, which is in Africa, which is in the Caribbean, which is in the UK with the Mondim, and monetize your culture, right? Conscious industry, monetize your culture, right? Stream chasers, monetize your culture, passion economy, monetize your culture, monetize your skill sets, monetize your gifts and your talents, and that will propel you into a different type of tax bracket. It will take you out of the place of survival where you're at the bottom of the Maslow pyramid, which you can't even fucking think, can't even think, you can't even sleep at night, you can't even fucking exist right because you're still in survival mode. You still got to go outside to kill to fucking eat, right? We don't want to stay there. We don't want to stay there. I'm not shaming anybody that's in that position because it's a motherfucking it's an ebb and flow. Niggas go from the top of the pyramid to the bottom. It's an ebb and flow. It's like a roller coaster. So none of us are exempt from being in those places in any given time in our lives. Nobody is safely out of the fucking bottom of the pyramid. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Cause you can have all of the money in the world. And if your health is fucked up, nigga, you feel like you're at the bottom of the pyramid, like you're gonna lose it all. Because health is wealth. So collectively, in a non-distracted state of mind, where we are out still worrying about what everybody else is doing, right? In a non-distractive state of mind. And when I say everybody else, I'm talking about even each other. You know what I mean? Stand on your square and leave. Let people do what they do. Stop worrying about everybody else. Stay focused. Keep your tunnel vision. Put your your blinders on if need be. There's a God body challenge. Yeah, I want in on that. What is that about? What is that about? Could Elon Musk do what he did if he wasn't focused on his products, his business, and the vision that he has for the future? I really wonder would his stocks be doing what they do? Would Steve Jobs be able to create the iPhone and the iMac and the iPad if he was worrying about what Bill Gates was doing? And he was all over the place and niggas business, writing blogs about what other people is doing. Pay attention to the people that have won. Pay attention to the people who have put points on the board. There's a certain type of behavior that they exemplify, and that's that they're focusing on their brand, they're focusing on their visions, and the rest of the world catches on later, right? They call them crazy at first, they write them off, and a lot of these people we seen them fall on their face before. We seen them fail big, big fail, right? For the people that I see fail big, I watch them motherfuckers because I know what they got in them. I know that the motherfuckers that fail big, they have the potential to come back 100 times bigger on some Godzilla versus King Kong type shit, right? I know that they have the potential and the potentiality to come back like a tsunami on niggas. So I don't kick nobody when they down. I don't. I try not to. But yo, oh, Al does the God Body Challenge every month. I'm gonna tap in with the king. I'm gonna tap in with the king. Sometimes you have to fail forward in order to be, be the person that you were meant to be. You know, failure, it does something good to you. If you know how to take that lesson and get strong from it. Failure is a fucking medicine. I promise you. Take it from somebody who fell forward many different times. You know what I'm talking about? Failure is a motherfucking come up. You're not going to always be all the way up. You're not going to always be all the way up. That's not how this shit goes. Success is a roller coaster ride. This is not fucking Walt Disney Productions, my nigga. They shut down Walt Disney. This is not a Walt Disney production. This is not a fairy tale. This is the hero's journey. You know what I'm talking about? This is not a fairy tale, my niggas. This is the hero's journey. And to be honest with you, if you go into the fairy tales, they are built off of the fucking prototype of the hero's journey. Cause that's what this is. It's a up and down. It's the underworld and the upper world at the same damn time. So to get to the upper room, you got to go through the underworld. So that's what we should focus on. That we should forgive ourselves. You know what I mean? And allow ourselves to be great, y'all. I promise you. And on this 2 hour mark, I'm gonna tap out. Cause like I said, I have websites that I'm building, I have a lot of work that I'm doing, and I'm as focused as you are. Okay? I'm as focused as you are because I don't want me to win. I want us to win. It don't make me winning means nothing. Me winning means a fucking it's a dub. You know what I'm saying? I want us to win at the end of the day because we could do it. So for anybody, for the family, if y'all want to tap into the lecture that we did, uh where that's at, the stream chasers, the workshop, that's right here. It was lit. 5 hours, good information. Just hit the Cash App with the 30 and leave your email, and then you good. Artificial intelligence. Okay. We went in. It's all detailed. Mad information, right? Look. This is what automation is looking like. This is where automation is going. This is how they're going to, disrupt the construction industry and the housing market and things of that nature by 3D printing homes. Okay? Yeah, they 3D printing homes. Niggas excuses. I don't want to hear them. There's booms in marijuana. There's booms in automation. There's booms in technology. Yeah, so this was lit. This was lit. We did the Q&A at the end. Like I said, tap in. You know what I mean? It's available. Where's this video at? It's gonna be in your inbox when you buy it. All right. It'll be in your inbox when you buy it. The Cash App is Phil Moreland, $30 plus your email, and you'll get the workshop. All right. $30 in the email, you'll get the workshop, 5 hours. That's a discount. All right. And then the we have our next lecture. The next one coming up is a lecture that's gonna be on the 21st of February, right? That is this right here. That's 21 Savage, American Gods Part 4. All right. And that's gonna be dealing with a lot of the shit going on. You know what I'm saying? The saucy stuff. You know, you're gonna want to tap into that. That's gonna be very, very interesting. I promise you. You know, that's gonna be a lot of you know, a lot of the information that I really can't share too much stuff on Instagram because you know Instagram be out here hating. So we're gonna do a lot of shit behind the scenes. All right. So yeah, with that being said, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave you with a song with me and Blue Pill, China Flow. All right, China Flow. Off of the Red Summer album. Go and get that Red Summer album. Go get your physical copy at the redsummer.com. All right, the redsummer.com, or go to the redsummermerch.com if you want to get some merchandise and things like that, because we got it for you. Okay. So, with that being said, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Love and light to the family. I will see you on Thursday. Peace and love. Perfect death. We was just dripping on their brothers and sisters, potential capacity. Touch with iron fist, holding on.